Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. How are we doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are seeing this video. Welcome to another edition of No Husband with IET. My name is Itunu. I want to thank every one of you that has lent their voices into my videos on this channel. Today, I want to, God bless all of you. I want to talk today about the apology of Halima Abubakar. You know Halima Abubakar. She's a Nigerian actress. I want to discuss that today. I'm seeing that history is repeating itself. If you recall, if you follow this is the body of the apology. Let me quickly bring us to speed in case if you don't know what transpired, because not everybody what's up. This lady came out some years back and accused Johnson Suleiman, Johnson Suleiman, of being responsible for her ordeal. She has said, she spoke to Gist Lover. She spoke with Princess, a comedian. So a lot of us discussed it then. It would be about 2 years now or thereabout. She said she was sick and that she was menstruating continuously, non-stop, and that anywhere she went, they will say that it was Johnson Suleiman that was behind her ordeal. She claimed that she was dating Johnson Suleiman, and that she even had his name tattooed on a part of her body, but she didn't mention that part. She was so sick. She was, all her body was covered with spots and all of that. So when that broke, Suleiman sued her. So the judgment has been passed, and it was said that Halima was fined 10 million naira to pay for damages, and also for her to write a letter of apology which she had written. I won't bore you with reading the letter. It will be a waste of time. But the summary of that letter you're looking at is that she was sorry for all the pain she caused him and his ministry, and she also apologized to his wife, Suleiman's wife, and then asked for forgiveness. Suleiman, that's the summary of that letter. Suleiman in his response said, well, forgiveness is not does not translate to forgetfulness. Okay, so a lot of us, like I said, talked about this incident when it happened. The question to Suleiman would be that, is he the only pastor in Nigeria that this kind of things, this is what I can call a recurring decimal in Suleiman's life. If you recall again that this kind of thing had happened before. That's why I said that history is repeating itself in a way that we are seeing, something like this all over again. If you remember Stephanie Otobo, Stephanie Otobo too was arrested by Suleiman and then actually Suleiman made this girl to be popular. Nobody knew about her prior to that period. She was arrested at a banking hall in Lagos, and when she began to sing in the cell, when she began to talk, she said that she was having an affair with Johnson Suleiman. Suleiman said she's a prostitute and all of that. And I asked in a video back then that, okay, how do you know a prostitute if you don't buy from her market? So she made this lady popular, and he sued her. She lives in Canada, so she Nigeria is a very funny place. When this lady got to the bank that day, she said she found out that her account was frozen by Suleiman, a country where a single individual can manipulate institutions. It's a shame. So when she was trying to find out what happened, police, zoomed on her in the bank, as if they were going to arrest Anini. You remember Anini? Yeah. A notorious thief in those days in Nigeria. As if they were going there to arrest Anini. What's going on? They arrested her, order from above. Then she began to talk in the cell that, well, Suleiman was a man friend. So Suleiman sued her. She usually come from Canada to court in Lagos. Later, Suleiman moved the court to somewhere in the north. Yeah, in order to frustrate her. So she was compelled to apologize. Actually, they even have to take her to his church in Nauchi to go and apologize. This girl said she felt like a celebrity when because of the escort that took her to Suleiman's church to go and apologize. So they announced they did that, all of that time. And Suleiman promised her that if she apologized, she was going to send her money. And later he sent a bounce check, a fake check. We talked about it, that then. It was when she began to talk on Maureen Badejo's program that all this revelation began to come forth. That apology was a staged one. Now, if Halima has apologized again, then what's happened? Like I said, Suleiman is not the only man of God in Nigeria. What I find, what happened when he was the one who will invite Nollywood people to his church in Nauch in order for, according to him, to pray for them. Nigeria is a place where you have to know someone to get something done. You have to do this to get that done. And then people that are acting, that are in the Nollywood, they see that we have heard a lot of their complaints a lot of time. If you don't do this, you won't get that. You need to sleep with somebody to get roles, things like that. A director you need to know a director before you can make a headway. And I'm like, when will Nigeria get to a level where things are done properly, where people are given what they are due because they merit it? That will bring me to telling you a quick story of a producer, an actor, a director, a writer in America, Tyler Perry. If you follow Tyler Perry, you will know him, by now. Tyler Perry owns a studio that is seated on a 330-acre capacity land. Now, she had a staff who was working with him. Yeah. Crystal, that's her there. Crystal, she was in charge of the wardrobe in the studio. This was a post Tyler made just last week to greet this lady for the occasion of her birthday. Crystal did auditioning. She did several auditioning to feature in Tyler's movies, but she never made it. She thought that Tyler did not like her acting. Meanwhile, The truth of the matter was that Tyler did not even see any of those these auditions at all. Talking about division of labor, talking about letting professionals handle your work. Unlike Nigeria, you have to know the owner of the movie to sleep with him before you can be given role. So this lady was working with Tyler directly, doing his wardrobe, taking care. In fact, she's hairdresser. She does his hair and everything, but she never she never passed any audition. Now the question will be that those people doing the auditioning, didn't they know that she's working with this man? So Crystal concluded that, well, her boss does not like her acting. So one day she said she just casually told, years had rolled by, she just casually told him that, oh, I would like to act. Now Tyler said, can you act? She said yes, that she has done a lot of auditions, and I told you didn't like my acting. And he was like, I didn't see any of those auditions. Meaning that when they do audition, it's those people that did it that will just, send out the list of the people they picked, and then he will just give them the script and they will roll with shootings and all that. Now Tyler now said, okay, he was on the project then, Sisters. Crystal now featured in Sisters. And so from this movie, Sisters, another spin-off came out of Sisters. Another movie which was a spin-off of Sisters came out, and it's Zatima. So she became the lead role in Zatima. What am I saying? Until Nigeria gets to a level where we allow professionals to handle things. But in Nigeria, you know how things roll. You have to know a producer. So they do a lot. Why I brought up this story is that in Nigeria they do a lot of things in order to get roles. If they don't sleep with producer or director or the owner of the film or whatever, they have to do some. They rely on some jazz. They have to rely on some men of God. That was why people like Suleiman can get actors to come and play. You have to play before you can have a role. You have to do a jazz. You have to do or whatnot. And it got into them. Well, we can say again that he did his own thing again, apart from all the things he was doing with them for commercial purpose. At least if Nollywood actors attend his church, at least they will drop offering and all of that. I did a video when all this thing was at the peak that time. I talked about a Nollywood actress who told me personally that he invited them. Is a senior person. She's a senior person. And then she, after prayer and they have gone, she got to a hotel only for her to see Suleiman. Of course, he took their numbers and all of that, and then only for her to see Suleiman sent some photos to her, picture of his bola. I discussed it then, and he was like, is this man okay? He deleted them and blocked his number. So I asked her, I said, do you mind to talk about it on my channel? She was like, she's married, that because of her husband she will not be able to discuss it. I did a video on it then. So if Nigeria is a place where things run the way it's supposed to run, people will not be falling into this kind of situation. Anyway, so Halima posted this video on her Instagram just July, because she's still very sick. And she said anywhere she went, they will say it is Suleiman that is responsible. Let me allow you to see it. Even in this video, she said she had to use filters even to be able to achieve this smoothness on her face. Watch this. I'm sorry.
I myself can say it, and I just want to use this opportunity to thank all those people who have been there for me. Those ones that didn't run or reject me, those that didn't criticize or judge me, because it can be anybody. But I thank God that what the devil means to harm me, God used it to keep me alive so that I can see, so that I can learn, so that I can be thankful for being alive. What I've seen in my life is not something that I can share. My face is actually really better than it. I just, used a little filter. But I'm not here for pity party or, I'm just here to say God is good. God has saved me. And to those people who I did not understand why they didn't check up on me or visit me, I'm very, very sorry, because I didn't realize that I'm not just the one with problems. Everybody is dealing with one thing. And I am here today to say thank you. God bless you. To those who have been there, may God enrich you. May God... I do not wish this for what I've been through.
Okay, so that was in July. July. Now I saw a post where she now is advising people to stop the idea of being side chick. I did a video when this matter began, when Otobo's matter began. I said, for you to even know that Suleiman has his own problem. Everybody does. But for you to know that this person is a man of God and you still went ahead, look at what she said. I think this writer picked this from one of her posts, that people should not make the mistake she made in Nollywood. I don't understand why Nollywood is synonymous with nudity. I don't understand it. I'm yet to wrap my head around it. So I'm not going to bore you with all this. The summary of what she said here is that, look, don't allow yourself to be a side chick. Run away from married men, because she has learned a lesson. If you don't, that's why I kept saying, Suleiman is not the only man of God in Nigeria. Now that Halima has apologized, Suleiman, where has this brought you? What has it done to you? Have you achieved anything? You have the power to sue. I heard Tikemi lawyer talked about this, and she was like, well, actually she said it then that this lady was suffering. She called one big medical issue. It's possible and it's not possible. Yes, because although when I saw that video, I just laughed, because she spent a lot of her life in abroad. Do this thing exist, that people are said to use people's glory in this kind of a way? Yes, we are Africans. We cannot deny the fact that it exists. Otobo, they were trying to program her to think that she was mad. She had her own case too. There was another Cameroonian lady. We talked about her. I've forgotten her name now. We talked about her. She and Suleiman, they met in France. She was in France. She attended his program, and Suleiman spotted her and slept with. According to the lady, she never got herself again. Otobo said a lot of things that time, that he will travel with. He will take her along when going for ministration. and they will collect tithe and offering, bring it to her hotel, to his hotel room, and he will tell her to take no matter what amount she wanted. Yes, this lady presented a bank account of UBA back then when Suleiman got her arrested, and we all saw how Suleiman was sending her money, $3,000, $5,000, and all of that. But the authority would not. They will turn a blind eye because Suleiman is a powerful man. Suleiman, if you are powerful here on earth, how are you with God? Because that's a question. No matter what you are doing, no matter what you are hiding, God sees what is hidden. God sees what is done in the dark. And everything done in the dark will be brought to light. So I hope this will teach people lessons. That someone even say he's a man of God is enough for you to run. I mean, not to even go near him. I'm not saying that it's good to date any other married man, but then if you are not, I said it in a video back then, as if you are not yourself an agent of the devil, that the devil has set up to make that man of God to fall. The father, he says, is a man of God. The father you see that is a man of God, even if you come near you, you should run. You should be afraid. You should be afraid. So Halima said then that Suleiman promised to marry her. Otobo made the same claim, planned to leave his wife, marry her. So she said she had his name tattooed on her. Yeah, on her body. So it's then Actor Guild of Nigeria, AGN, they suspended her too because she called out a lot of names. Then she was, when she had that talk with Gislova, she was the one who said that Suleiman usually do threesome with Yabu Jo and her daughter. She called out a lot of names, Sean George, a lot of them. Etiko, you know, all of them. She called out all of them that they were all in the same boat with Suleiman. So because of that, the Actors Guild of Nigeria suspended her. She's not even feeling well. She can't even act the way she is. Although she has gone ahead to sue them for 30 billion naira. And I'm like, okay. The drama has just begun. Yeah, I don't even know how she can act with the way she is. So people, I hope this will be teaching a lot of our youth some lessons. Take life slow. You have to go through the process. Rome wasn't built in a day. And when you see your friends out there, they are just all over the place, wearing designer, and you want to be like them. You don't know what they have sold their hearts to, their body to, their soul to. So take heed. Halima now is she's I mean, they say experience is the best teacher. She's not advising, stay away from married men. Don't reduce yourself to being a side chick. If you even be a side chick and you be it with a man who is not diabolic, it's not even worth it. Not to now talk of someone who is diabolic. A lot of things are going on. People are said to be using people's glory. This is what is being said about this. The lady in Cameroon, she's still not getting herself. She's not getting herself. So people, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll talk to you again very soon. I love you. Stay safe. Bye-bye.